So hey, good evening everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 habits that changed my life in just 6 months. And I can assure you, if you inculcate this habit in your daily routine life, you will find a drastic changes in your life. So without further delay, let's get started. So let's talk about my first habit, and that's fixing up sleeping schedule. So actually I was that kind of person. I didn't have any fixed time to sleep, and that's the reason it would impact on the quality of my work, because whenever I would wake up in the morning, I would feel so drowsy and I was not able to make my day productive. So what I did is that I just fixed a sleeping schedule so that I could wake up at 5 a.m. So I would go to the bed at 9:45 and I would put the alarm to wake up at 5 a.m. And that literally helped me to do all the works on time, and within 1 month I saw the changes in my body. So this is my first habit that literally helped me to bring the changes in my life. So let's talk about my second habit, and that's managing your expenses. And I think it is extremely important for everyone to know that it does not matter how much you earn. It matters a lot how much you are able to save. Whether you are a student and if you get the pocket money with your parents, you should also aware that how much you spend money in a month. Because it is my personal experience. When I started my journey as a baker, that time I was not aware that what is my expenses in a month. And when I started tracking my expenses, I was quite shocked because my expenses were more than my creations. And then and there I just decided to myself, no, every month I will just review what is my expenses and what is my creations. And that literally helped me a lot to manage my money. Let's talk about my third habit, and that's positive thinking, and that literally helped me to find the new version of myself. Because I used to be a very pessimist person. I would always keep complaining about my life. I would always talk negative with respect to myself and others. And just because of that, I would feel anxiety. I would feel like a burden over my shoulder. So what I did is that firstly I started cut off myself from those person who was like me, like who would always keep complaining about their lives and who will always keep talking about others. Now the second thing what I did is that I used rubber band techniques. So what is rubber band techniques? Rubber band techniques is like I had wear a rubber band in my hand, and whenever I would think negative with respect to myself or other, I will just pull that rubber so that it could remind me that you are going in a wrong directions. And I would literally push myself very hard to think positive. Like I'm gonna give you one example. Like if I call to my any friends and if she doesn't pick up the call, so that time I would feel very bad. I would think negative, like she is ignoring me or she doesn't want to talk to me. But what I did is that at the same time I would just cut the thoughts and I start thinking like she might be busy, or when she will get the time she will just call me back. And that these kinds of things that literally help me to become an optimistic person to a pessimist person. Because whatever you think, you create a story in your mind, and whatever story you create in your mind, it creates a feelings, and whatever you feel, you take the same actions, and whatever actions you take, you get the same result. So these techniques, it literally help me to find a new version of myself. So the fourth habit is that reading books, and that's my favorite because that literally helped me to change my perspective. Because I used to be a very underconfident girl. I didn't know how to talk with anyone, and just because of that I would always keep blaming myself that I would never be able to get over this mediocrity. So what I did is that I started reading the books from my first book was Atomic Habits, because what I would feel like, firstly I need to work on my habits. So I started from Atomic Habits, then I have read Think and Grow Rich, then after I have read The Power of Subconscious Mind, and then my fourth book was Rich Dad Poor Dad. So likewise I kept on reading the books, and that literally helped me to change myself. So if you are that person who find it very hard to talk with anyone, firstly you need to start reading the books, because when you read the books you will get the knowledge, and when you have the knowledge, then ever you will be talk with others, because if you don't have knowledge, if you don't have any topic to talk, then how will you talk with others, right? So I think this is one of the best habits that you can inculcate in your life. So last but not the least, and that is improving my social circle. I started being very selective with the people whom I'm spending my time more and more, because as it is called that we are average of 5 people whom we spend more and more time, we become the same person. So what I did is that I just follow only those persons who talk about self-growth, mindset and success. And these habits literally help me to find the good people in my life, who is doing good in their life, who is successful in their life. These are the habits that brought a massive change in my life, and I can guarantee you, if you adapt these habits in your life, you will find the new version of yourself. So I think let's call it a day. If you find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day.